Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Tuesday, September 30th, 2008. This morning I'd like to continue on with our blog server example in Seaside, and what we're going to do is make it possible to edit existing posts in addition to posting new posts using the same editor that we built yesterday. So, give you an idea of what that's going to do. We want to have it so that under each post that we have here, and we probably ought to have more separation between posts, but between each post we want to have an edit link. So to do that, we're going to need to move this out of the way. And we're going to come in here to our code browser, and we're going to go to the list UI. And what we need to do is we need to change our render post method, because what we want to do is optionally put out a link here for logged in users to be able to edit posts. And here's our method. What we do is we come in here and we have this check for the current user. If it's not nil, we render the edit link. And then otherwise we just go down and put out the post as normal. So the next thing we need is we need this render edit link method. So let's write that, render edit link on HTML for post. And what we'll do here is we'll put out an anchor with a callback of self open editor on post with the string edit. And we'll just, let's make that a capital O. We'll accept that, and we have to write this method, so we'll hit proceed. Now the open editor on method is going to look an awful lot like the new editor method that we wrote yesterday. We create a new post editor, we hand it the existing post instead of a new one, and then we just call the editor, and if it returns true, save the post. And we save it with an update post. Now, the thing is, the update post doesn't exist, so again, I'll accept that. Let's go to storage, and here we're just going to add an API. And this is going to be a no-op because it turns out that we're not doing anything here except saving this in memory. If we had a real blog server and we were doing something with a database or doing something with file storage, this is where we would actually either update the existing post or save the new ones and so on. We're just going to leave that be. Now, pretty much that's all we need to do. So let's go back here to the browser and let's try reloading this. And here, since we went into view, nothing changed. So let's go back out to the top and we'll try logging in. So we'll log in. And there are our edit links. So let's take this post here. How will this work out? Hit edit, and we'll put in some new text here. OK. And we'll do a save. And there it is. So now we have the ability to edit posts as long as we've logged in. And if we haven't logged in, the link never appears. Now there are plenty of stylistic things we could change. Maybe this belongs down at the bottom. Maybe it belongs up here. And in fact, for the posting, perhaps we need a whole post viewer instead of having this code stuck in the list viewer. But those are all things that could be factored later. The point is that we've added a fair amount of functionality and not a heck of a lot of code. So we'll leave it there for today, and we'll pick up again tomorrow. So until then, have fun with Smalltalk.